Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Sagittarius. I'm the Can Astrologer. My name is Abby, and this is a reading for June 2024. Don't try to force anything or make it fit. Make sure you watch this reading all the way to the end. If there are messages within the message, if anything resonates with you within this message, if the title resonates with you, then it's meant for you. Like I said, don't try to force it or make it fit, but do understand that energies can be crisscrossed, flip-flopped, and or reversed, and that everybody encompasses both masculine and feminine energies within them. It's just a matter of balance. Okay, so Sagittarius, welcome back all of my returning subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you smash that button, like and share as we get started. And do understand that this is a very general, very broad Sagittarius collective reading. You could have Sagittarius anywhere in your chart. So, take it with a grain of salt. If you're looking for anything more specialized, specific to your energy, I do offer personal readings. I have all of my contact information in the description below this video. So Sagittarius, for my returning subscribers, those of you who have been following the channel for a while, you guys know that at the end of every year, I do basically like what's in store for 2024 this year, where I list out, I do readings for all of the full moons. And so the full moon for the month of June is Friday the 21st. It's the strawberry full moon, and the moon will be in Capricorn at that time. And the cards that I pulled during that full moon reading, I'm going to list them for you here, but if you get a chance, make sure you go back and watch that video, and you can check out all of the messages for the full moons for the entire year. So the first card that we pulled was the Eight of Clubs. It's the Snake card. It stands for enmity, calamities, and number 13. Think like Friday the 13th. That's the energy that comes off of this card. But here's the thing. 13 in the tarot is the Death card, which is Scorpionic energy. That's your next door neighbor. Some of you could be Scorpio, Sagittarius cuspers. And really what the Death card is about is transformation. Also, the number 13, 1 plus 3 equals 4, and that's all about stability. So there could be some transformation around stability, around the stability of a friendship, a relationship, a home structure, work structure, something like that. And also I'm hearing, you could have some snakes around you too. So then the second card that we pulled was Rutilated Quartz. It's like quartz crystal, and it has these little threads inside of them. That's the rutilation. And this, you might want to grab a piece of rutilated quartz to help you manifest this month, which is what rutilated quartz stands for, is manifestation. So it's either you're going to be, working on your manifestations this month, or you're going to be seeing a lot of your manifestations come to fruition this month. Just make sure you've got some rutilated quartz by you. Then we pulled the Six of Air, which talks about smoother communication. Swords, air sign energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. That's all about communication. So you could be seeing smoother communication, feeling like you're getting out of rough waters when it comes to some type of a situation. It could be legal matters, it could be business, it could be whatever. But it's starting to smooth out. It's also associated with a cattail, not an actual cat's tail, like the plant, like something that you'll see growing around the edges of a pond or a lake or something like that, the cattail plant. Then we pulled card number 55 from the I Ching Love Oracle, and it talks about fullness. During this month, there could be a change of direction with the number 55. You also could be dealing with somebody who's age number 55. I'm looking at a clock right now, and I stopped it on 2:55. So 55s definitely could be significant for you. Many of you know that I have Sagittarius in my chart as well. I have a stellium, and so I tend to resonate with these readings as well. But it stands for fullness. You could be feeling fulfilled, whole, complete again. Like there's something that just, makes you feel like oneness with yourself. Then we've got, again, the full moon this month is in Capricorn, right? It's the strawberry full moon in Capricorn. But we pulled from the Moonology Manifestation Oracle, and the card we pulled was the full moon in Gemini. You could be dealing with a Gemini or have that somewhere strong in your chart, but it was talking about embracing the flow of life, going with the flow. letting things go, not trying to control everything. Sagittarius. I laugh at that when I say that because, I know as I'm a Scorpio, and I know as a Scorpio, my Scorpio placements, we're all about control. But Sagittarius, you're kind of like that too. You say you're not, but you are. You like to control the situation. You like to know what you're headed towards, because you have that fiery passion. You're going to make sure it happens. But, Spirit this month is saying embrace the flow of life. Just let it happen. Then the next card we pulled was number 48, surrender. Surrender to the flow, right? Let it go. I don't want to even say the song, the movie, when you say that, because then it gets stuck in my head. But that's sentiment, right? Then the next card that we pulled was Mint Clarity. It's the Mint Clarity card. Mint, as in spearmint, peppermint. It provides clarity when used with things like, mint tea. Drink a cup of mint tea. It helps provide clarity. So there could be clarity coming in this month, or you could be seeking clarity. Incorporate mint into your life in order to bring that about, to help manifest that, if you will. You could chew mint gum throughout the day, right? Mint Andes at the end of dinner. I love those things. Or thin mint Girl Scout cookies, frozen, my favorite thing in the world. Love those. The last card that we pulled, and this card has been popping up in the Magickal Spellcards Oracle. It's card number 25, Good Cheer. So with kind heart and humor free, may good cheer rule, so mote it be. So, you may be seeing, I'm feeling like events, like get-togethers, celebrations, coming together with friends, family, people within the community, and just having moments of good cheer, good tidings. It's the summertime, so that could definitely come into play. So, Sagittarius, the song that I had on pre-shuffle for you when I was getting the cards together, it's called Nicknames by one of my favorite bands in the world. It's called Walk Off the Earth. They're from Canada, and they're amazing. I've been following them for years. They started on YouTube, just a channel just like this, and they made their stardom by doing covers of other bands with unique, odd instruments, and now they're worldwide. They're so amazing. I've met them a couple times. They're great. But anyway, the song is called Nicknames. So here are some of the lyrics. We used to give each other nicknames. Now we can't even be out in the same place. I wasn't going to stay, but can we just pretend to be friends right now? You used to be my end game. Now you can't even look at me the same way. I know we're not okay, but can we just pretend to be friends right now? So, clearly, Sagittarius, there's a situation in your life, or someone around you, where it's like things just aren't the same. This could be a romantic relationship. This could be a friendship, a family relationship. But it's like there could have been a falling out. There could have been a fight or a quarrel or just weird energy. And it's just not the same anymore. Things could have been said. You could have overheard things that were said. Hearsay, he said, she said, that type of energy. But it doesn't matter. It's like now that it's been heard, it can't be unheard. Now that it's been seen, it can't be unseen. And so it's like now there's like this wedge between the relationship, but you still may have to show up in places. It could even be like for some of you who have like a former like ex-husband or ex-wife, and you share children together or whatever. You have to show up at the same place, for the children. It's like, can we just pretend to be friends right now and get through this, for the sake of the child, or for the sake of the business, or for the sake of whatever, for the sake of the community. You could have been community builders, and you may have built together at one time, but now you're separated, and it's like, let's get through this, game face on. That's the energy that I'm feeling with this. So take it as it resonates, and if it does, make sure you drop a comment in the comments below. Let me know that this vibes with you. But let's get into the reading now and see how this plays out. What do we have for Sagittarius, please, for their higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good? Hi, Boba, you joining us? Great. Okay, well, Sagittarius, please, higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good. Sagittarius. So mote it be. I heard good. Good, good, good. Okay. Okay, so energy going into the shuffle is the Fool card. This is taking a leap of faith into something new. I'm hearing breaking away. So there could have been a separation of some sort, or somebody, like stepping off or walking away or taking a leap of faith to do something on their own. So that could have been the cause of like this, the wedge between a relationship of some sort. But somebody is taking a leap of faith into something new. Definitely starting something new. What do we have for Sagittarius? 3 cards, please, for Sagittarius for June 2024. What do we have for Sag? Okay. That almost wanted to fall. It didn't know which way to fall. So that's the Emperor. Then we have the 3 of Cups. Okay. One more. Okay. And then the 7 of Pentacles. With the Strength card underneath. This isn't bad. We've got 4, 3, 7, 8. Any combination of those numbers could be significant for you. Also during the month of June, the 3rd, the 4th, the 7th, and the 8th could be significant as well. I'm going to clarify. Sagittarius, please. Somebody's definitely in their Emperor energy, and I feel like that's you, Sagittarius. Underneath the deck, we've got the Hermit. This is Virgo energy. This talks about finding the inspiration, going within, doing your shadow work, going into that darkness, that shadow soul work, right? The void, if you will. And it's, this is a very spiritual card. Somebody could have gone within to try to realign themselves spiritually. But it's looking for inspiration, finding motivation again after maybe a falling out or maybe something has happened. I'm hearing, is it me? Am I the toxic one? There could have been a breakup. There could have been something where somebody like had a falling out and it made you think, or it made that other person think, like, was I the cause of this? That's the energy that I'm getting off of this. So what's the Emperor card for Sagittarius? What's the The Magician. Wow, that's powerful. That's super powerful. Massive manifestation there, which is one of the themes for this month. 3 of Cups for Sagittarius, please. Thank you. 3 of Cups clarified by the 7 of Pentacles. So the 7 of Pentacles showing up twice. Then we've got, what's the 7 of Pentacles for Sagittarius? Thank you, Judgment. Somebody making a decision. Underneath the deck, yep, 5 of Staffs and the Strength card. So it makes a lot of sense with the song. Doesn't surprise me. Okay, so we start out with the Emperor. This is Aries energy, very strong, like Mars energy. I could be talking to those of you who you may have strong Scorpio placements. Scorpio is ruled by Mars. That's why I say that, because even though this is Aries, it's also, I'm feeling very Scorpionic energy off of this. Regardless, you also could have Aries in your chart somewhere, or you could just be in the power of the Emperor. And I do feel like this is your power starting off. You could be dealing with somebody who's an Aries, but I feel like for most of you that this is you. You're powering up into the Emperor energy, taking control, taking charge of everything that's going on around you. It's time to, I'm hearing, get your shit together, right? And then it's clarified by the Magician. This is Gemini energy, but this is manifestation, baby. Like, this is, somebody who's working with energies, transmuting what's negative and not good, and making it into what is good, what's going to suit them, what's going to work for that Emperor energy, how's it going to benefit them, right? I'm hearing me, but this isn't a bad type of thing. It's like just somebody is getting their shit together. They want to make this happen. And so what is that going to take in order to do that? Well, it's going to take teamwork. It's going to take, coming together. We've got celebrations coming in with the Three of Cups. Something worth celebrating, right? This could be a get-together, an activity, a community event, right? Or any kind of event. But it's clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles talks about growth, building, growing something. This is a really good depiction of the Seven of Pentacles. In the next card, you'll see it. But it's like somebody who's planted seeds, and he's just sitting there cultivating it, waiting for it to grow. That's what this is all about. So you could have been working with a group of 3 or more people, or you could be working with a group of 3 or more people to grow something, to make something happen. It's about growth and building. And that's where your mind is at right now. That's where your head is at. Then we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So the same energy, growth, building, working on manifesting something, right? That's what you're trying to do. Create and conquer, basically. Clarified by the Judgment. So the Judgment card is all about, making decisions. Either you're making a judgment against somebody else, or somebody's making a judgment towards you on this growth, on what is building. Maybe somebody is making a decision on, is this the right path for me? Is this the right type of event? Should I be doing this with this person? These are just some of the things that are going through my head right now. The other thing with the Judgment card, Sagittarius, is it talks about like your soul's desire. What is it that you truly desire in life? So I'm hearing like, is this growth necessary for where I want to see myself, like where I envision myself in the future? Is this growth beneficial to me? So, hey baby. Oh, you want to play now? Okay, he wants to play now in the middle of the reading. But yeah, is this growth beneficial to me? And so I think by the end of the month, that's kind of where your head's going to be at, what you're going to be thinking. But that, or by the end of the month, you're going to be looking back and kind of judging on the amount of growth that you had, in this situation for this situation. So underneath the deck, we've got the Strength card, which is card number 8. This is Leo energy, and it talks about, the Strength card comes out when Spirit is saying, you got to remain strong, that you have to, keep on keeping on, if you will, and just, exercise strength through a situation. So it could feel hard, and especially with a lot of growth, a lot of building. I mean, this is where you're rolling up your sleeves. You're getting dirty, so to speak, right? Getting a little dirt underneath the fingernails. And this is where you have to be strong. But it's because what you're doing is you're working towards the Wheel of Fortune. You're trying to really turn that wheel in your favor while you balance between two different things. Or it could be work life, it could be friendships and social and, different, aspects of your life. Trying to balance all of that, but it's so that you can make money, so that you can succeed, so that you can power up into this Emperor energy. Now, what's clarifying the Strength card is the Five of Staffs. This is your energy, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries energy. And this talks about bickering, fighting, arguing, competition. You could be, it's like 5 or more people, so you could be competing against other people. There could just be competition around you. It could be arguing or bickering or fighting in a family situation, friendship group, a workplace, something like that. And this is also where, Spirit is calling for you to be strong through the situation. You could feel, all of this competitive, bickering, argumentative type of energy or all around you, and whether you're part of it or not, it's like you still have to remain strong through it all because it still affects you. Now, behind this, I like this a lot. Behind this, I see justice. So you could be getting justice in a situation, or you could have gotten justice in a situation where something balanced out. One person's justice is another person's karma, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles, right? But I feel like For a lot of you, you could have gotten justice in a situation, and that's where you're feeling like you're empowered with this emperor-like energy that you manifested for yourself. But now it's like time to celebrate, but also time to get to work. It's like, let's make this happen now. Now we have to grow from this. And yeah, like it was a cycle that you were ending. It's like some cycle that ended and now this new one is starting, and that's where all this growth is happening. You're trying to start this new cycle after you were left out in the cold, or felt like you were left out in the cold and something needed balance. And I feel it also brought in happiness. I feel like that, like, so bottom of the deck is underlying energy or what you don't see happening, right? If it's underlying energy, it's already kind of happened, and that's what the energy that you're working with. And I feel like in this case, this is what you had been working with. But Spirit is still saying remain strong. It's like it's over, but now the real work has begun, right? Because now you're pushing up your sleeves and getting dirty, in this dirt, building and growing something new. And you have to make, it's like now like a judge could have had that judgment made on you, right? There could have been a judgment that was made, an actual legal judgment. But it's all based around growth and what you're going to do to build from this point on. I see 911 on the clock at the moment. Look up angel number 911. It's not what you think. Okay. Most people don't realize, but angel numbers, like when you see, like, for instance, 666, they think, oh, it's a sign of the devil. That's not what that means. It's not what that means. And if you look up the angel number of what those means, it's a lot more motivational. All right, what else do we have for Sagittarius? Underneath the deck, we have organization number 42. I could be speaking to somebody who's 42 years old. Let's see, 4 plus 2 equals 6. 6 is about balance. It's about victory. It's about smoother communication, like we were talking about earlier. It's also about nostalgia, somebody that you've known for a real long time, somebody from your past. It's like somebody that, I'm getting the song again, could be somebody that you knew for a real long time and it's like you're just not friends anymore. Or there had to be some kind of separation. You even could have had a legal battle and, won in the battle. Somebody wins, somebody loses. It is what it is. It is what it is, right? Anyway, number 42 is organization. So you could be getting really organized right now or needing to get organized. Again, underlying energy. So purpose, planning, efficiency now come to me so easily. I feel like it's going to get a lot easier for you to purposely plan and efficiently organize your schedule, your thoughts, your day-by-day activities now that this energy has subsided and you're really focused towards growth. Top of the deck, authenticity, number 10. Who I truly am is good indeed. I am authentic in thought, word, and deed. Somebody could have had their authenticity questioned. Like somebody could have been questioning your character. Saying that you weren't authentic, saying that you were fake, saying that that you were like one thing or the other, money hungry, or only in it for a good time, or something like that. I'm just pulling scenarios out of the air. But, you're a good person, Sagittarius. Like, you're really, you can be fiery and passionate. That's just your nature. But you do it because you're passionate about it, like you're not out there to hurt others or make anybody look bad, but it's like, dare I say that you stand up for justice and what's right. I know justice is more like Libra energy, and you could have that strong in your chart somewhere too, but it's like you're very authentic, you're very real. You will always show people who you are as a person, and it comes out in a very fiery, passionate kind of way. Just, focus on being authentic. 10s are endings, but they're also beginnings because 1 plus 0 equals 1. So I feel like, again, there's another situation where it's like something ended, a judgment could have been called, or judgment could be being called. And Spirit is just saying, be authentic. Make sure that you've got everything organized, all your ducks in a row. It's really going to help the process of this growth a lot faster. Okay, underneath the deck, we've got change. Number 35. Somebody could be 35 years old. This is the Thunder Moon. I'm not sure what moon that is, actually. Like what month. But this talks about change. Yup. And there's definitely... I mean, we saw the World card. You know, behind here, there's either changes that you've been enduring or changes that will be coming up. But change is the only constant in this world. It literally is the only thing that can be trusted. Because it's constantly changing. It's the only thing that you can trust. Nothing is ever going to stay the same. Some people hate change, but it's like the more that you embrace change, the easier life is going to be. No joke. Okay? So, organization, authenticity, change is coming. Change is always going to happen also when you're working and building and trying to grow things, right? So, and, you know, people could be fighting that. Somebody could be fighting change or justice around some type of change. There has to be some kind, I'm hearing like there has to be some kind of change in the, like justice surrounding something. Maybe like around women's rights. That's what I'm getting. Interesting. Top of the deck, we've got realization, number 3. So 3s, let's see, we've got 3 here, 3 here. So realization, somebody's having a realization about, well, I was saying it earlier, you know, this judgment card, like when you're in this period of growth and building, and then it's like you have a realization, and then it's like then you make a judgment on that realization. It's like when you have that eureka moment, and then you're like, so is this the direction that we really want to go? Is this where my soul's desire is, right? Is this what needs to happen? You have a realization about something very important this month, in the month of June, and that's what triggers change. It's like, notice this picture is a big like lock, and it's like you realize what the key is to unlock this in order to create change. And then once that change happens, it's going to be like boom, like super transformative. I don't know what I'm saying. So, you know, and how this applies to your life, only you do. But, you know, drop it in the comments or drop a comment in the comments below. Let me know. Let's close it out with the Chakra Insight Oracle for Sagittarius, please. What do we have for Sagittarius? As I'm approaching 27 minutes. How did it go that fast, Sag? I know that I have been lacking in my regular postings recently, but it's because I got my old position back with a company I used to work for years ago. It's called Cincy Media. You can go check them out, cincymag.com. You'll also see my horoscopes and some spiritual articles and blogs on that site as well, which is really exciting. I came back to them to actually do their horoscopes and do some, you know, spiritual type articles and writing for them, but I have remained really good friends with them throughout the years after I left, and it's like one thing led to the other, and I realized, you know, where my true place, my true calling was, and that was back home with them. And so I was able to get my old position back, even better than before. Plus I get to write and I get to do the horoscopes for everybody and for all of you, which is really important to me. So here we are. But I had stepped away for 2.5 years, so there's been a lot of change. And so it's been the last couple weeks I've been spending doing training and just getting caught up and, you know, realigned, reacclimated with everybody in that group as well. So that's where I've been, but now I'm getting myself better organized. I told you, like, I always resonate with these readings too, but I've been getting myself better organized, and you'll be seeing my postings more regularly now that I'm getting that schedule set. So underneath the deck, we've got number 38, the mind. Somebody could be 38 years old. That could be a significant number for you. This talks about openness, flexibility, imagination, and learning. This is your third eye. And so, you know, some of you could have a blockage in your third eye, but others of you, your third eye could be opening. or you could be doing more work around opening up your third eye and really using your mind, trying to stay open-minded, right? Trying to stay flexible, using your imagination, being authentic, I wanted to say something about the open-mindedness, like go with the flow. Oh yeah, embrace the flow, right? That was one of the messages for the month of June. So it's just, go with the flow. Be open-minded about some of the things that, you're going to learn and that are going to be coming to you during this month. And then we have, I love this, number 23, letting go, healing, growth, compassion, forgiveness is the message. So something significant could be happening on the 23rd of June. That'll be on a Sunday. And like we had pulled the card number 48, surrender, and this talks about forgiveness. It's like forgiving somebody, letting go, surrendering that animosity, surrendering that anger. And when you let go, that helps you heal. That actually, and it talks about growth. We've got growth here and we've got growth here. So, there could be a certain amount of forgiveness that you have to, or that you want to consider, right? Exercising during the month of June surrounding a situation. Could be a friendship, could be, a romance or a relationship or something. But it's like, get out of your head about it. Be more open-minded about the situation. Hi, buddy. Get out of your head about it, and practice compassion. Practice forgiveness, and I feel like that's really going to help you transform the situation. And the song keeps on playing in my head. Can we just pretend to be friends right now? It also might, maybe not patch up a relationship. It'll really help. It could help the situation move forward, regardless of the details of what happened, right? So that's where I'm going to leave you at for the month of June 2024, Sagittarius. If any of this resonated, make sure you drop a comment in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. Hit me up in the description below with all of my contact information if you want a personal reading. What was I going to say? As you know, it's Together We Grow. I always enjoy doing these readings for you every month, quarter, and week when I'm on schedule. I'll be getting back up there myself too. You know why. So I hope you guys have a great month of June, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace, Sagittarius.